Hello, guys. Welcome back to another episode of DK Live, of course. And oh my goodness, I gotta put this in the charge first off. And I don't know how choppy the reception is in here, but I did try something new. So I'll make this episode smaller because I can't be able to view myself without having a parallax effect. So actually, let me just check very quickly and see how I am. So reaction times are usual. Oh my goodness. Wi-Fi is not good. So I'm listening to myself, listening to me, listening to whatever. So I'm gonna turn off the audio and I'm gonna check my second monitor to see if you guys are seeing some latency cutoffs. I'll try to my best to not run too many things in the background, but I am running Windows XP, so that might interfere. Actually, let me just turn this up because it's my favorite part when it loads up. You guys may be able to hear it. Hold on. So I don't know if you guys are able to hear it or not, but of course, Windows XP is one of those ones that has like the kind of the best kind of intros. Then wait, it's coming. Wait for it. Oh, come on. There's no way that I paid for, I didn't pay for Windows, but. Okay, so it's telling me to set up. Just hold on a minute. Not now, because it's at Service Pack 3. It's connecting to the internet. I'm glad I got those internet drivers running. This is a home. Let's take a look. Not at this time. I don't want to Do I have to fill in this? Oh, okay. So I'm gonna type in me. Thank you for purchasing. So I purchased the business class one. So of course I'm getting these kinds of things that's saying, oh, who do you want to register? The company. That's awesome. So I'm gonna type in me. Hold on a minute. I'm trying to listen to myself here. I'm just gonna keep talking until my time comes. So let me. I'm sorry, you guys caught me busy. So, oh my goodness, I wish you guys could see this. It's really amazing. I might actually do a small video after this and post it. Yes, I wanna. Yes, every time. There we go. Perfect. Your computer may be at risk. There's some floppy drives, blah, 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 blah. Install software. These are things that I don't think that any of you really will be interested in. I know I can see you, Jimmy, and you're typing some inappropriate things. So please just don't. This is a chat. You know there are children that watch my YouTube channel. You know that. That's why I'm blocking your stuff here. It's so fun to just like go back to Windows XP and see how it's like. Since I'm not going to be using this a lot, cannot scan this hardware. The hardware is not been installed. Blah, 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 blah. Don't show this to me again. So this isn't Jimmy. This is his friend on his YouTube account. Oh, then their kids and my cousins watch this video, so I gotta keep it monetized here. Where's my monetizer anyway? Actually, hold on a minute. You realize every time that you say something mean, YouTube automatically makes me be able to, you know, and if you say too many mean things, then of course it's going to block you altogether for a certain period of time. So I'm over here on Vista, and it says that I don't have. I have audio drivers, so I can be able to like listen to anything that I download here. I'm gonna try Internet Explorer, because why not explore the internet, you know? So let's take a look. Media player is where you can put your DVDs in. Surprisingly, I do have a CD drive, not like many people nowadays. I'm actually gonna go to search and I'm gonna try to search. Now, I haven't had much experience with Windows XP, but the thing with that is that when I was in Kenya, I used to use Windows XP for a lot of program-based stuff, and honestly, coming back to it and being able to use it again, I got the XP computer somewhere in 2003, and then from then on, I started using it a lot until we moved here, which I got a Vista computer. Vista is a lot like Windows 10, 7, except it's missing a few features, not like a lot, just like maybe small features. It's missing support. It also lacked behind Windows because it was rushed release. Windows was also rushed. Windows 7 was also rushed released. It was basically just a polished Windows Vista. Then I used Windows 8 for a little bit. Actually, I moved to 7 with a living room computer that was taken and plugged into our TV when we got rid of the Vista desktop. And then I used Windows 8 and 8.1 for phone version, mobile version. I never really used the PC version, but I did get a feel to it. And then for the past, I'd say 6 months, I've been using Windows 10. And the one that I miss the most, not XP, I do miss Windows 7. Oh, I can't even connect to the internet. So it turns out that oh, yes. Okay, so you have to be connected to a modem in Windows XP, which means you have to connect your computer to your Wi-Fi, and your Wi-Fi has to be plugged into your phone line, and then your phone line has to be connected to your printer. Then your printer has to be connected to the wall, and then all of those things have to be connected to a wall through an Ethernet plug, as well as being connected to a direct power source. So when you take that all into account, we actually had a modem for Windows Vista, and you should have it was nicely organized. I'll actually show you a picture real quick. The Wi-Fi router is on the top because that's where the best reception was. It was pinned to the wall with a long wire that went down to our phone line. We could call the phone. There was a home line so you could call people. Then there was a wire connected all the way down to the corner and onto a shelf that we had the printer on. Then the printer was connected to the computer through wire, so it went down the same way up into the computer, and the computer was also connected to the monitor, the speaker. The computer was also connected to the main source, Wi-Fi, plugs for. Man, you should have seen. But the wire management skills are pretty good. So it's not something that could really interfere and get in the way. So I'm just doing some techno babble here that I can't possibly explain if you don't know who I am. So basically, uh, I might make this episode short. I have a few things to do, and I might make a whole video on YouTube about Vista. That's what I'm thinking of. Okedoke reacts to Vista. But he might have used it. I don't know if Okedoke really used Vista in Kenya. He never makes it clear. He really never makes it clear. So you have no idea how baffled I am right now. I'm looking at 6 different things on the screen. Okay, I'm trying to make it as interesting as possible. Okay, Windows could not connect to the HTTP, and pretty much every other. You might need to connect to your internet service provider. Now, I know for a fact that I haven't connected to networks, which means that I'll have to go to the virtual machine and then Input a few settings here that I did not before. Okay, generic driver. I'm gonna pick generic. No, I'm gonna actually pick adapter. Cable connected. I don't want a connected cable. Bridged. Host only adapter. That's what I'm looking for exactly. Because I can't connect to the internet without it. You guys don't know what I'm talking about. If I had Minicam on, other than the logo on the bottom, I would have had Minicam on, so it would have mirrored my screen. But I'm working on a sort of a fix for that, so you're gonna have to give me some time, okay? And if it's blurry and stuff like that, please just tell me. I'll try to resolve the issue. But anyway, with that, I really want to end off. It's not like I don't want to be on YouTube right now. I've got a few things to do and I'm very hungry. So without further ado, I'm gonna end off. Have an okay doke there. Check out my videos. Actually have a few announcements. I don't know what I'm doing. So with the announcements, every Saturday when I start school, especially every Saturday, I will have these DK streams DK live unless I change it up, of course, and I tell you beforehand in a video. I will make my videos on the weekends, Saturdays and Sundays, so I post them on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So every Tuesday and Thursday, I'll have an episode of anything at all. Also, as well as Saturday, so I'll post 3 times a week consistently, unless I change my plans for something personal that I'm doing, of course, blah, 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 blah. And with that, I reset is the Y. Oh, okay. So thank you, everyone. Wait a minute. It says repair. Okay, I'm gonna press R. So without further ado, I gotta go. Thank you. Have an okay doke day. Thank you for the people that supported me. I really couldn't have really done YouTube without you guys. I'm actually gonna share this on Facebook right now, and it's a little too late for that. I'm having issues getting onto certain sites. If anyone knows anything about that, I've been trying for the past 2 days to get on certain sites like GSM Arena and my actual grades for my local, stuff like that. Local for grades. And thank you for so much for watching. It's kind of slow right now, so I'm gonna have to end off. Bye. Facebook post and done.